In my private session with Bashar in February of 2018, I asked him if he had ever created any art about humans. And he said he had created something, along with other first contact specialists, that we may perceive as a beautiful and fascinating piece of artwork, but it was actually a very functional tool that first contact specialists use to gain clarity in their understanding of different entities, individuals, and beings in different societies and how they interrelate with each other and with themselves. He said it would appear to be a circle of crystalline energetic spheres, different colors, different sizes from time to time, fluctuating from time to time in many different ways. Each sphere has a different levels and layers within it. And the spheres are actual representations of different beings that they've had encounters with. So they have these encounters with a being, and during the encounter, they pick up a type of imprint, an energetic imprint of the patterns of that individual. The patterns of how that individual relates to themselves, to their society, how they communicate, many different patterns of that individual. And they take this type of recording or imprint and they bring it back and they project it into these forms. They create these forms out of that imprint. And these spherical forms continue to fluctuate and change from time to time, reflecting the patterns of that individual. So there's a circle of spheres of different individuals, and how they relate to one another is able to be determined by observing these spheres. And the first contact specialist can also actually feel the energetic interactions between the mass consensus agreements, the group dynamics within societies, family dynamics within societies, many different communication dynamics between individuals and their societies and different aspects of their societies. So it's something that we might see as a beautiful piece of art. But as I said before, it's something that's very functional for first contact specialists. He said that other people can actually use the tool who are not first contact specialists, but first contact specialists really find it important because it refines their process of understanding, because they're dealing with such a variety of species, organizations, individuals, and planets. And it also helps them to know how to communicate with these individuals that they've taken these imprints of. It lets them know how to communicate more clearly with them. I also had a session with Bella, the Yael ET hybrid, and I asked her about the circle of spheres because this session was after the Bashar session I had, and she described something very similar to it. The art that's in this video is something I was working on, and I didn't relate it to the circle of spheres at all when I began it. I forgot about the circle of spheres basically, but then I had a dream during the process of the art where all of the circles in this artwork were separated in my dream, and they were more spherical in the night sky, and they were fluctuating in their patterns and in their colors. And so it kind of related my art to the circle of spheres. I don't really think that it's an accurate representation. This artwork is an accurate representation of what the actual circle of spheres looks like, but I do think that there is some connection to it.